Why did the game shrink when I clicked stop recording? Stop this. Nonsense. Okay. I guess I accidentally selected the lifter, whatever. It's always an achievement at the beginning to, besides the name of the levels also, I'm just when you have to click on that. It's always an achievement if you manage to get the lifter destroyed. It is possible. One place I could probably do it is actually right here. No? Here we go. Nope. Yeah, this thing tends to sooner go through walls than actually get destroyed. It can be done, but it's really hard. It's not indestructible. But it's darn close, jeez. There we go, jeez. That took some effort. Let's start with the faster one first. Also, you notice that the little icons in the background change depending on which vehicle you're using. By the way, if my voice starts sounding progressively more and more hoarse over time, or if I just start talking less or something over the course of this episode in the next 3, I kind of tore up my throat yesterday. So, talking for straight hours is probably not the best thing I could be doing right now. I also like the music in this game a good deal. Sound design and music both. This game I enjoy quite a lot. It's some of the most memorable stuff in this game for me. Except for the aesthetic, of course. I actually remember lots about this game pretty well. I found this game very memorable, I don't think it was especially popular or anything. Sweet. Just trying to go a little bit faster at the end there just because. The thing is, on this one, since you're mostly just waiting for everything, I guess it doesn't matter too much how quickly you actually do most parts of it, so me being in the slower lifter doesn't really matter much. I can only think of one level that's actually really difficult to get fast on, to beat the time limit on. Well, we'll see it at some point. It's actually a very simple level, but it always takes me a lot of tries with one very specific vehicle to actually get the best time on. I have to use the fastest vehicle and put in a lot of effort to pull it off. I don't think, does pressing down, I think pressing down actually makes you go down faster in this thing. It does. Also, though, you can probably guess there's something over here.
It's Eric the cat.
Eric the cat. Hi, Eric. Ah, no. Trying to maintain high perfect. Sweet. Yeah, so, some secrets you can get early on, some you can't, but... Oh! This is... No, this is probably the second fastest vehicle. And about the same fragility as the fastest. A bit of a liability. Every bone in a fragile orange body. Yeah, this one's very useful. It still tends to right itself automatically, so you don't have freedom of rotation. Very few vehicles have full freedom of rotation, where they won't try to like move themselves back upright. This one will try to right itself, which makes it a little harder in some cases. If you really want to orient yourself a particular way, there's another vehicle that's very similar to this one that does let you orient it freely. I got its handling is, well, I guess it depends on what you mean by handling. It rotates pretty decently. Stick to small bursts of power. Basically always stick to small bursts of power. Yeah, left and right. Not left and right do anything in this one? Tilt left and right apparently. Yeah, I always just use that in X on this one. Yeah, press it down, use the air brake, which just stops you in your tracks. This one's also very good for playing all sorts of secrets. Whoops. Darn it. You can do all sorts of all sorts of stuff like this the whole time. Ooh. it's fun, it's entertaining, and also extremely dangerous. Quick and strong vehicles. I'm good for getting fast. Not always. Some combinations are very hard, yes. Descend into hell to unlock. Fantastic. I don't know why we need a jetpack. To descend into hell, but... Would you rotate, please? I just wish I could restart immediately after I die. Actually, hold on. Let's manipulator. Come on. Kinda. Hey, you can also get in that way. Just press R. There we go. No, sometimes I do tend to use left and right. Like if we're going forwards and backwards, left and right are actually more useful here, I think. Alright. Oh, actually restarts the same level. Yeah, for moving left and right, it's better, I think, if you actually use the left and right buttons, because it won't rotate you as far. You rotate arbitrarily if you use, Z and X, whereas you only rotate a little bit if you use other ones. Yeah, I just had to see these things, so I forgot. Remember that these things always explode for some reason. Anyways, can you press buttons with this one? Yes. Some of these manipulators can press buttons, which is nice. I don't think you can touch mushrooms with them though. Magic reference? No. There we go. And once you use the air brake, you can also be kind of reckless and then just, yeah, see, that's definitely a reference. What is it from? Tell me, guide. Oh, not every level has a reference too. Actually, some levels have multiple references. Didn't they just release... Come on, don't do this to me. Didn't they just release a remake or sequel of this? I never followed it myself. Yeah, touching mushrooms is not instant death, at least. I really don't remember those things not ever disappearing on the right. If you, don't dismiss them yourself. Huh, and the other... Stop doing that game. The other, reference in this level appears in a very obscure way. Jeez, I don't remember that. Why can I not use the saucer for this one? It's strange. I'll just have a new level for a minute. What did they tell you about the other little thing you can do? There's something that, for instance, is very helpful in this level. I just haven't used it because the game hasn't told us about it. But, also because I don't remember the key to do it. There's something you can do that has a special button assigned. I don't remember what that button is. Oh, I escaped. Hey, Eric. And yeah, you can just fly off into the great yonder if you want. And levels like this. Okay, darn, what is the button? That you have to press to... Also, I don't know why you can't use the... was that? The escape keys around the shrink everything key. Darn it, I don't remember what the key is you have to press to do a little something interesting. The game tells you about it at some point. I just don't remember when. Alright, let's see if we can be faster. There you go. Good job not touching things, jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, there's also, so the little feature that I had in mind is also very useful for this. About the fact that I can't see anything right now. It helps you counteract that problem. I'm amazed I pulled that off. Yeah, that looks really bad, but there's actually a feature that lets you fix that problem. I just don't remember what button it is. That's why I was gonna just deal with the shrooms I'm doing real quick. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do absolutely everything with every vehicle on every level here, but I generally enjoy it. There you go. It's difficult to pull off. I managed to destroy the lift. Like, basically any time I have a chance to destroy the lift, I like to try, just because it's so rare that you can. But I don't know if I'm going to do every combination of everything, because as you can see, it's quite a lot of things. But it's not like it takes long. Yeah, come on. There we go. Most levels are quite short, at least. Not every single one, but most of them. Come on now! Yeah, there you go. What about loop? Beautiful. And one more. With an even faster vehicle. A little unwieldy, admittedly, sometimes. I don't know why this one has a tendency to just kind of like go out of control if you go too fast or you rotate too much. I don't know if there's just something wrong with its rotation physics or what. Alright. Usually if you're careful with it, there's no problem. It's just that since it goes kind of fast, it's always tempting to go fast. And if you rock it around too much, that happens. Especially if you deliberately start making it do flips, then it just goes crazy and you completely lose control for some reason. Interestingly, I think I mentioned this before, the guy who made this is still active in some way. The person who made this, I think you can find their website through this game. They have made lots of stuff for all sorts of different platforms, I think. I don't know what the secret is in this level, actually. I'll have to look for that later. Alright. Next time, though, new vehicle. Puzzling. It's the... Oh, that's the classic Chopper. Fantastic. Bye, everyone.